the idea that's at the heart of Rebel. It's about someone who was raised inside a right-wing family that gets the opportunity to question what's going on inside that family.
They say children are born innocent, and even in the face of extremism, the Quebec short film Rebel is all about a young boy seeing through hate and racism. Pier-Philippe Chevigny's short film was released last year, and the director says it's just as relevant today, still making the festival rounds.
It's good. Oh, wait, it's photo. Okay.
It's a 6 or 7 year old boy who follows his father. His father happens to be very conservative, and the kid doesn't really know what's going on. He's just blindly following him. They go out in the woods and they meet with friends and they seem to be enjoying themselves. And then the kids start playing hide and seek and they start venturing out in the woods. And slowly but surely, the kid will start realizing what's happening in the woods. And what is happening is basically his father is part of a right-wing militia and they're out there to hunt trespassing migrants. And he's going to witness something that will trigger his understanding of the events.
The short film inspired by real events and the rise of alt-right groups in Quebec in the last few years.
A lot of that happened in reaction to the Trump administration suspending the TPS, temporary protected status for migrants, which allowed migrants to live and work in the U.S. while awaiting for their refugee status to be confirmed. And by suspending that, it basically created a migrant surge. And in 2017, a lot of people started crossing the border at Roxham Road. I think the spark was when, after the first big demonstration that La Meurthe did in Quebec City, La Presse had on its front page a picture of a 6 or 7 year old boy that was holding a flag with the logo of La Meurthe on it. And I thought to myself, that kid, he doesn't understand what the politics are behind all of this.
Chevigny urging everyone not to turn a blind eye to these alt-right movements he believes are here to stay.
It's a phenomenon that exists everywhere in North America. It has a sort of a specific twist in Quebec because of the nationalist movement. And I think we should be aware that movements like these exist.
The short film will be released on Vimeo in December.
I sort of meant the film as a glimmer of hope. Also to put it in the eyes of a kid, it's basically my way of saying that we need to have faith in the next generation.
In Montreal, Alyssia Rubertucci, City News.